The general rule of thumb on GPA is that you should have at least a 3.0 to get into a graduate program. But different programs will look at GPAs in different ways. I've seen programs that will not even consider you if you have a GPA that's lower than a 3.5, and I've seen programs that will admit you if you have a 2.9, because GPA is only one part of the graduate admissions application. If you have a GPA that is not as strong as it should be, it's important to talk about that very briefly in your personal statement. For example, if you had a personal tragedy that happened during one of your semesters that resulted in a drop in your GPA just for that semester, talk about that in the personal statement. Don't make excuses for it. Just very briefly, 1 or 2 sentences, explain that that's what happened. Another thing that you can do to sort of mitigate a low GPA is you can apply to a master's program. If you do very well in your master's program, then that could lead to you getting into a PhD program. GPA, there's a difference, there's 2 kinds of GPA. You have your cumulative GPA and your major GPA. If your GPA in your major field is low, then you may want to take a look at master's programs instead of PhD programs, because graduate programs in general are going to be looking for a strong GPA in your major field. If you're a biomedical engineering major and you fail a course in Spanish, that's really not going to be very relevant. So the committee is not going to really care that you got an F in a Spanish course. So just keep those things in mind when you're looking at GPA.